one more thing before we go, George. I want to ask you, brother. It's in regards to the fandom, right? I see a lot of people on like social media, like X and what have you, people that are maybe disgruntled right now with the Walt Disney Company, like the current state of the company. And I understand that. I get that. There's a lot of anger out there for this company right now. People don't like Bob Iger and the whole woke thing and the whole thing, right? But I see a lot of people out there sort of cheering on this perceived, and I'm saying perceived, free for all for Steamboat Willie, right? Kind of going in there and saying, hey, you know what? This is hilarious. Look what the Walt Disney Company has to deal with. Now anyone can come in there and sort of trash this character and make a mockery of it. Ha ha ha, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's like I'm thinking to myself like, are you like you're not owning, like you're not like, it's not a jab at current Disney. Steamboat Willie has nothing to do with current Disney. This is Walt Disney's creation. This is the birth of one of the greatest characters of all time. It's and you're gonna sit there and you're gonna essentially.
It's really a slap in the face to Walt.
Well, it is more than it is to Bob Iger, right? I mean, this is Walt, baby. This is Walt's creation, and I don't know. As a Disney fan, I'm sorry, maybe I'm just being a little sensitive. I don't know. That bothers me. You know what I'm saying? It's like I think if you dislike current Disney, 100% fine. You're entitled to that viewpoint. But why are we punishing? Why would you gleefully cheer on the trashing of a character that has nothing to do with current Disney? Now I hear all the time that people that are really really hard on the Mouse House and everything are like the biggest fans usually of the company. And it's like, yeah, but then I see stuff like that and go, well, are you really though? Because it's like if you really were a huge fan of Disney and just didn't like current Disney, you should be there cheering on the protection of Steamboat Willie.
It's really a hypocritical contradiction. It really is, because when you use that kind of mindset to say, yeah, oh, I'm so happy, that Disney has to go through this, and they're losing this beloved character in this way, and it's going to be a mocker. Well, first off, let me just go and say this: if Disney is so in high-end protection of any of their characters, of any of their movies, music, what have you, where a YouTube video can be ended up a copyright infringement, that we can't use nothing of Disney in that sense on here for our own personal well-being. If you utilize anything of Disney, you can't even make anything to, even if you wanted to try to sell something as original, if it has anything to do with Disney, you'll get your butt kicked.
Right.
So why would Disney do that and then leave go their main signature character? So automatically in the mindset you have to think, okay, Disney has other ways around this so they don't lose this character. So that's the first thing. To your question, yeah, so if you were to go back and look at this character and you say, well, the company should be the way it was back in Walt's day. Walt had it perfect. Walt did it right. But then, yeah, you're going to trash the same form that Walt created. And I'd even say Ub Iwerks, because Ub actually helped him with the design of Mickey Mouse as well. Great documentary, by the way, The Hand Behind Mickey Mouse. Very good documentary. If anyone could find it, it's a really good watch. It's a slap in the face to Walt. It's a slap in the face to Ub. And how can you truly call yourself a dedicated Disney fan when you're saying you're Team Walt, but yet you're gonna criticize the notion of saying, well, good for Disney. Good. I'm glad this is happening to them. Now they have another hurdle to go through. Just because you don't like Bob Iger, or you don't like Bob Chapek, or you don't like even to us, we give Josh D'Amaro shit all the time, but we have to look at it that those are individuals that are part of this company. It is not the heart and soul of the Walt Disney Company is within the company itself, not who is running it. It's the rich history that is behind it. It is these characters. It is these stories. It is this music. And to kind of degrade actually yourself by saying a statement like that is very shallow. Yeah. And I'm sorry, you call yourself a Disney fan? Not in my eyes.
No, if you're rooting for like for this character to be utilized in really gross ways, it's like, okay, so yeah, take that, Bob Iger. It's not even Bob Iger's character; it's Walt's character. So what are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? It's like this is like you said, George. It's a slap in the face to Walt in his creation. And Mickey Mouse, and this is not. Look, Mickey Mouse is one of humanity's great achievements, in my opinion. I know people are gonna think I'm crazy to say that, but I do. I think it's a positive, optimistic symbol to the world. And the creation of Mickey Mouse was a massive part of modern culture. It has been, and to sit there and like root for that to be desecrated and dragged through the mud now because you're mad at Bob Iger is, I don't know. For me, it rubs me the wrong way, dude, in a lot of ways.
Yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely. It's disgusting, really. It makes you just kind of go, ugh.
Yeah.
But even Mickey is such a well-known, beloved character throughout the world. You can actually see a cut-out silhouette of Mickey, or you can see just the head and the ears, and you can identify to say, I know what that stands for. I know what that's all about. Now, is the shape of Mickey's head in public domain in that sense, or is that...
No, I believe that would fall under like a trademark, because that could technically be a logo. So the three black circles, I think that has protection forever, because they can trademark that.
Okay.
They can trademark that like I trademark my OG55 logo, Okay. So yeah, I think that's protected, absolutely. And I don't think that'll ever go away. So yeah, there's a lot of like, if you're a content creator and you think you're just going to willy-nilly, no pun intended, willy-nilly, if you're just going to willy-nilly use Steamboat Willie, just be careful, because it's not 100%. It's not like just that free for all that people on X and social media are proclaiming. Like there's a lot of nuance here and stuff.
Definitely, definitely do your homework and research, because if you end up doing something that you really shouldn't be doing and you think that you're doing right, and Disney then dings you or come after you and they want you to remove it, or you get a copyright infringement or what have you, don't get angry at Disney, because you're the one that hasn't read the fine print.
Yeah, exactly. And a Disney lawsuit, could get expensive, right? Yeah, I'm glad we got the new money drop. I have a lot of Lisa drops, but my bias, Jenny, I don't have any. Yeah, I don't have any Jenny drops. I'm like, what's going on here? So I'm glad the Queen has made her world premiere here on OG55. You know what I'm saying? It's good to see.
Absolutely.